everybody, welcome back. It is Monday. Oh my gosh, Simba just scared me. Simba is our inside outside cat, and I would prefer him to be inside all the time, but he was outside as a kitten at my father-in-law's work, his shop. They had kittens there all the time. I guess there was like a stray cat, a feral cat, something, I don't know, that would always have her kittens there. So that's where we got Simba from. But anyway, so he was always outside prior to coming to live with us. So he prefers to be indoor, outdoor. So he's running up here right now. Hang on. Come on. He popped up when he heard me. He popped his head up from right over there. And I was like, what in the world? But anyway, we had a field trip scheduled for today to go to a battlefield and have a tour / hike and all this stuff. And then it got canceled because it's going to rain like a lot. It's starting to right now. It's starting to sprinkle. It rained earlier. It rained overnight. There's a break and then it's gonna rain, like a good steady rain. So our day opened up. So it's like one of the first days at home. I think we had Friday at home, but we have been going nonstop for weeks. So although we're sad about missing this field trip because it would have been so nice, we're also excited at the same time because we don't have to be running around because we have a very crazy week ahead. Tomorrow we have another field trip, and then we have volleyball. Wednesday we have a doctor's appointment and church group and Awana. Thursday we have co-op and volleyball. So we have a lot of things to do this week. And Saturday is a volleyball tournament, so we'll be gone at volleyball all day. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on how well they do, but their team is really, really good. So I assume we'll have quite a few games for the tournament. So anyway, we are excited. My eyes are watering from the cold air. Sorry. We're excited to be home today. So we are comfy. We are cozy in sweats. We are going to take a nice, slow, easy day. We're going to get some school done. I made up some pizza dough. I made 2 batches because we need about 3. And then my mom and dad, I asked them if they wanted any pizza dough, and she did. So I'm going to give her the 4th because each batch makes 2. So we need 3. We'll give her the 4th. She's excited about that. They said they only want 1, so it works out perfect. So anytime I make it, I'll do a double batch and give them the extra. It's just going to work out perfect. I need to make sandwich bread because we're almost out of sandwich bread in school. So that's my plan for today. We'll have pizza, obviously, for dinner tonight. Everly wants hers as a calzone. She really liked calzones when I made them before. So she'll have calzones. I need to decide if I want to thaw some ground beef for her because she really likes ground beef on her pizza. Wilder does too. So I don't have any more canned. I really want to take some time and get some of that canned up because it really is wonderful for things like this to just be able to pull out and put on top of a pizza. But I'm out of that. I do have some sausage canned though. I wonder if she would want sausage on it. I can ask her that because that would be really simple. But if not, I need to go downstairs and pull out a pound of ground beef and let that thaw so I can cook that up. I need to decide what we're going to have for dinner tomorrow. I feel like that I have so many things that I need to do because I just feel like we haven't had any time to you know what I mean? Breathe and relax. I feel like my brain is on overdrive kind of thing. So today I just want to take it slow, take it easy, and things like that. And now I'm looking at these trees and I can see everything's budding and blooming and it's going to be wonderful. Spring is here. Even though today doesn't really feel like spring, it's kind of chilly and nasty and rainy, but that's okay. Spring is here. It's been wonderful. We had a really wonderful temperature week last week. This week it's going to be slightly chillier, but not chilly. So it's going to be warm. It's going to be a good week. It's going to be a busy week, but a good week, and then life slows down. So we will be able to catch our breath. We'll be back to normal soon and just get to enjoy the beautiful spring weather. And things like that. So very exciting time in our lives, just very, very busy. But let me show you these trees and then head inside and ask about the sausage or the ground beef. Look at this. Look at that. Soon everything's going to be green and beautiful. So she does want some ground beef. So I just pulled some of that out. I pulled out this to make gluten-free pizza too. Also, I just had to go downstairs and get out another pork shoulder roast because Haley and her fiance are going to come over for dinner tomorrow. And the one that I got out, I don't think would be enough for everybody. So we'll put 2 of them in the crock pot tomorrow for dinner. And if we have extra, obviously that's better than not having enough. So There we go. Oh, and last night before I went to bed, I pulled out the bone broth that I had made yesterday, strained it, I put it in the fridge, and then I started a new round overnight, and I put it on long enough that I turned it off this morning. So I'm gonna let this cool, and then I need to actually go downstairs. Well, no, I don't want to start another one because I'm gonna need the crock pot tomorrow. So I was gonna say I'll start another one, but I need to wait on that because I need this clean and to be able to use it in the morning. So here is the bone broth from yesterday. So in a little bit, I'll pull that out and get that ready to can. All right, I just got everybody's work out for the day. So I'm gonna sit down and start on some school. Ashlyn's already in her room doing her school. Which one do you wanna start with, Wilder? Pick.
Yeah.
So Miss Layla is working on some school as well.
Big.
Wilder's graphing, and he just ate a peanut butter and jelly.
Done.
And Everly's down there working on some math, and Ashlyn's in her room working on her stuff. I'm also gonna get our sandwich bread going. I'm just gonna make 2 loaves. I just texted my mom to ask her if she needed any. She said they don't need any quite yet. Everybody's got a little coloring to do. Wilder's finishing up his. He had to color numbers between certain like ranges. Layla colored a C, and she did a beautiful pattern. What colors did you do?
Brown and yellow.
Good job. And Everly's coloring a Roman numerals picture. And then she just cut out her C.
All by my own.
All by herself. Getting our sandwich bread mixing so I can make the hot rice too, and then we'll bake that later. All right, for lunch today, we're gonna have Dino gluten-free chicken nuggets. I just got the chicken nuggets in the oven. I just got our bread sitting there to rise. So they're excited about chicken nuggets. I need to fold the clothes that are in the dryer from yesterday so I can switch the clothes that I started today into the dryer. So I need to get this done. And we're pretty much done with like our individual work. I mean, we've got a couple things left. I think these are still a little bit wet. I can't tell though. It's either wet or cold. My hands are like ice right now. I am so cold. I don't know why I cannot get warm. And from sitting in the dryer, I don't know if the clothes are cold or if they're wet. I think they're just cold. But I don't even know what I was saying. I think we're just about done with our individual work. We've got our group work to do, but we usually do that like after lunch. So Ashlyn started her school last night, which she likes to do, is started at night. So she's almost done as well. So not much to do today, which is nice. But at the same time, it's also nice to be like sitting down doing school because that's our routine. And we've been so like out of our routine for a while that it just feels good to like be able to sit and do school. You know what I mean? So we haven't been able to start like our new curriculum yet just because we've been so busy. And I haven't wanted to start it and only be able to do one day here, another day there kind of thing. Like I want to be able to sit and focus on it. So I switched them because it wasn't working for one of my kids, like what we were doing. And I was only gonna switch that kid. But once we got it and we looked at it, Gary was like, no, I wanna switch all of them. So we ended up switching all of them. And because they are ahead grade level wise of where they would be if they were in public school, instead of waiting to finish the old curriculum before starting the new one, we're just going to go ahead and start the new one, which is also why I have a little bit of time to, like, I didn't have to start it right away because the grade levels that they are working on, they wouldn't even be going into those grade levels until August here if they were in school. So I have a little bit of wiggle room. I have a little bit of wiggle time. So it's not like imperative that they're starting it right now, which is why that's really wrinkly, which is why I've been okay with just kind of like, waiting to start it. So if that gives like a little background, no one's asked, but I just figured I'd share. But yeah, so Oh my gosh, we have so many socks. So many socks. But I've been able to kind of keep up on laundry, I feel like, especially for how busy we've been, which has been nice. So it's not like I'm not completely overrun with laundry, which is amazing. So I just need to get this stuff cleaned up and folded and put away and all of that. Hopefully I can get all of that done today while we're home, because the rest of the week is just going to be really crazy until Friday when we're back home again. So here's lunch today: gluten-free chicken nuggets, banana, and apples. So today's science is about bee farms. So while they eat, they're watching this. I'm going to go ahead and get our sandwich bread loaves shaped and let them rise again. So there we go.
5 fingers. 5. That's the thumb. Okay. Now 5 fingers.
So here is the bone broth from yesterday. I'm just gonna scrape off the fat. So I got these 2 quarts in a little bit. So I just strained the rest of the broth that I did like overnight into this morning. I'm gonna put this in the fridge, and I'm gonna put those in the fridge, and then tomorrow, well, I don't know about tomorrow, maybe Wednesday after the doctor when I come home, we'll get all of it canned up. All right, the last of what I ordered for school is here. I got Layla this Art Projects K4, so that's cute. And then I got Wilder the 1st grade one and Everly the 3rd grade one. And they don't have them for high school because it's like for elementary school. I think they might have middle school ones, but they definitely don't have anything for high school. So yeah, you can see it's not open, but you can see it, just the outside until I open it. I don't want to open it because it's loose. I got them, you can get them bound like in a book or unbound, and I figured since we're gonna be pulling them out, just get them unbound anyway. So we'll open them up in a little bit, buddy, and put them in like a, I don't know if we'll put them in a binder or what we'll do. So I just open them up and put them in these folders like this. I haven't even looked through to see the projects yet, but let's see. K4, so this is Layla's. And she's got, so it comes with a list of things that you'll have to get, which is nice. And here are all the projects, but we're not starting in September, so ours will be off. But I'll just like look through and see which ones we want to do. But look how cute. So it gives you that. This is adorable. So this is just the K4 one. And this will be Wilder's. This is cute. They're gonna have fun doing these. Look, the snowman magnet. It's got all the pieces. I just have to get the magnet. Jumping jellyfish. This is really cute. Oh, look at that one. That one's really cute too. And then Everly's. So 3rd grade, obviously, a lot more advanced things. Oh, look at that. Ceramic clay leaf dish. That's cute. Painted clay snowman. I don't know what that maze thing was, but that looks cute. Yeah, they're gonna have fun doing these. So here's our sandwich bread for the week. I really needed to get that done today because we have a field trip tomorrow and I have to pack lunches, and we were like basically out of bread. I mean, I have a little bit, but definitely not enough. Today's lesson, like I said, is bee farms. So we just finished up with farming and food. We are doing Bible, and then the kids are like dying to go outside. So now the kids are gonna watercolor paint a sunflower. And I did print one out for Ashlyn, but she said she doesn't want to paint one, but hers is there if she changes her mind. And while they do that, I'm gonna sit here and go through and make sure I have all the supplies. I'm adding things to my cart in Amazon. If you guys want to turn on some music, you can. So this one's Wilder's. This one's Everly's. And that one's Layla's. and they all went outside. I'm still sitting here. I just went through and added everything to my Amazon cart, but I think a lot of the things will be cheaper at Walmart. So what I'm gonna do is like go through my Amazon cart now and see what I can find at Walmart cheaper. But I have everything in there that I'm gonna need for all the kids for the whole year, because it's broken down by months, which is really great if you're keeping them in order. But since I'm not doing that, I probably won't do them in order, so it's gonna be harder. So I think I just wanna buy everything up front and like keep it in a box, keep it up high so they can't get to it kind of thing. So I think I'm gonna go do that now and just go through and see the price difference between Amazon and Walmart, because I think some things will be cheaper on Amazon, but overall, most things will probably be cheaper at Walmart. So now I'm folding clothes from today, and I was just looking, we have a field trip in the morning, but it's up, well, it's like right outside of DC, and it's in the morning. And if you know anything about Northern Virginia in traffic in the morning, we have to leave like way earlier than the field trip even is, because traffic is horrible. So we are trying to get everything done tonight that we can, like picking out clothes. I'm gonna pack lunches and everything, minus I might like make the sandwiches in the morning, but I wanna get everything ready, like water bottles done and just everything, so we can wake up, I can shower, eat, and we can go. I might even make breakfast today. Now that I was just looking at that, I don't know what in the world I'm gonna make or anything. So I'm gonna get this done, think about a breakfast for the morning, and then start packing snacks / lunch, because we're gonna be gone for a while. It's gonna take a long time to get there, just because of traffic. And then we'll be there for a while, and then coming home shouldn't be anywhere near as bad. It really just depends on what time we leave, but we shouldn't be leaving in like rush hour traffic at all. So we should be okay and be able to get home without much traffic. So I just picked out my outfit. I picked out Layla's outfit. I told the kids to pick out theirs, and then get all this done. And we're gonna work on prepping up stuff for tomorrow, so we can make sure like we're ready to go in the morning. All right, this is what I've been doing. We're gonna be gone for a long time. So I've got apples I'm gonna pack, bananas. Everybody's got snacks in their little like container, and then also we have these snack containers. Also, I don't know like how lunch is gonna go, where we're gonna eat. I don't know like what's gonna happen. There's no information on that at all. So I'm just gonna have to wait until we get there and like see what in the world is going on. So everybody's got snacks and things, and then in the morning I'm going to pack everybody a sandwich as well, and then I'm gonna pack a bunch of water bottles and things like that too. But all the harder work is done for now, so tomorrow morning will be a lot quicker. I mean, not that this was hard, but it was a lot of little things, so like tedious, not hard. But now in the morning it's just sandwiches. So I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping up all the things that I need for dinner. Like I'm gonna chop up my red onion, I'm gonna cook up the ground beef, I need to make the pizza sauce. So I'm gonna do the pizza sauce now. I haven't made it in a while, so I thought I had some in the fridge, but I don't, so I need to make some more. So in here I've got a teaspoon of sugar. I need to open this can right here. Let me find my can opener here. But we're gonna do 1 can of tomato paste, 1 can of tomato sauce. This is the 15-ounce can. It's a very simple recipe. It works really well. It's delicious, so it's a keeper. 1 can, 6-ounce can of tomato paste. Two tablespoons of Italian seasoning. Half tablespoon of garlic salt. Woo! Okay. A half teaspoon of garlic powder. A tablespoon of oregano. Quarter teaspoon of pepper. And a half teaspoon of onion powder. And that's it for that. So I'm cooking up the ground beef now too. Now I'm gonna chop up this red onion. So I think for breakfast tomorrow, I'm gonna pull out these. These are those chocolate protein waffles I made the other day. So there we go, breakfast is done. All I gotta do is heat them up. You just love cheese?
Yeah.
All right, we are gonna make some pizza. Right, Miss Layla Lou?
Yes.
She wants to help. So, we'll do yours first. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
What was I do with those?
Make you some pizza. You want Bobo?
Okay. I'll put the sauce on.
Hang on, I'll put it on here and then you spread it around, okay?
On this one.
Yep, spread all of it. There you go. You work on that.
Or you work on other things.
Yeah, while I work on other things. So this pizza dough I need to do in quarters. I need to take my mom and dad one. One's gonna be pepperoni, one's gonna be buffalo chicken. No, why do I always say that? Barbecue chicken. And then one is gonna be Everly's like meat pizza.
Done.
Okay, Layla's cheese. Here. You can just shake it like this. Watch. There you go.
I did cheese.
Now, we're gonna put some meat on one of these because Bobo wants meat.
I can put the meat on.
Here. You want meat on yours too?
No, I don't want it. This one can be just more meat.
All right, put some on this one.
This one's not mine.
Okay.
I want cheese and cheese.
Cheese and cheese.
I put cheese and
We'll
cheese.
do a little bit of garlic salt on the top.
Yeah, I want good.
And then these ones are done.
I want to help work on
Now they
those
just
ones.
need to go in the oven.
I want to do those ones too.
Okay, just wait a minute. One's gonna go in there. I'm gonna spread that out
Well,
on here.
it feels fluffy.
It feels fluffy.
Yeah. Feel it.
I know.
Are you done?
Almost. This is Everly's pizza. This one's going in the oven. So for these barbecue chicken, I pulled out some cooked shredded chicken I had in the freezer, let that thaw all day. So that's what I used. I put barbecue sauce, red onion, cheddar cheese, chicken, more barbecue, and a little bit of chopped chives. So these pizzas are the first one's done. The meat pizza's done. And here are the other pizzas. I am so excited about this because I absolutely love barbecue chicken pizza. Oh, all right. So Layla chose a new book tonight, The Mixed Up Chameleon. So we're gonna read this book. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you. Actually, I might not see you tomorrow because of our field trip. So it might be tomorrow, but it might be the next day. So just check. We'll see you then.